welcome back to episode 3 of season 2. We're so happy that you're joining us once again. If you haven't already, as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and please go and watch all of our previous videos. If you haven't already, we can tell who's watched it or not. Just kidding.
I was gonna say I don't know how to do that, but
so Priyush, do you want to tell them what we're drinking today?
yes, we are trying these Topo Chico hard seltzers. You guys know, if you watched the first video of this season, we were obsessed with the ranch water that we learned how to make on TikTok, and so we figured we would just get the Topo Chico hard seltzer. It's not the same as ranch water, but it's good.
It's actually really good. I'm obsessed with Topo Chico, so the fact that Topo Chico has something with some alcohol in it is amazing to me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and we also have shots.
Oh yeah, and of course we have shots just to get it started. I'm excited to read today's dilemma, and none of us have actually looked at it, so I'm so curious to see what it is. I did see the subject line, so I'm excited to read it, and I hope you guys are excited as well to follow along with this and kind of just hear what the dilemma of the week is.
Yes.
But before we go ahead and get into that, we're going to do our shot. So if you're 21 and over, go ahead and put a pause on this and go get yourself a shot and take a shot with us. And don't drink and drive.
That's the most important thing.
Alright.
Ready?
Never ready.
Cheers.
Cheers. Anyway.
Why do we both make so much noise?
I
Hasta te lo saboreas.
don't know. Lo saboreo.
Mood, me getting the last little drop.
Alright guys, so this dilemma is titled, Am I an Asshole? Ooh. I think I already know the answer to this question, but figured I'd submit my story anyways. I went out for happy hour, one drink turned into several, and I ended up making out with the guy who has a girlfriend. Dun dun dun. I knew this at the time, and I did it anyways. Before anyone starts judging, I'm almost certain they're in an open relationship. She's always out with other guys, and he's always out with his friend. And yes, I've met her one time in passing. We have one mutual acquaintance, and that's it. We don't run in the same circle. So am I an asshole? So...
I have a question right off the bat. How does she know that they're in an open relationship?
Right. Because it said, I think they're in, she said, I think they're in an open relationship.
Yeah.
And she hangs out with she hangs out with her friends all the time, and he's with his guy friends all the time. Right?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
But I mean, I don't think we necessarily, anyone should assume it's an open relationship when those two are just the facts.
Unless someone explicitly says,
Right.
I'm in an open relationship with my girlfriend.
Yes.
I'm only laughing because, that's crazy that someone would do that.
Mm. What were your first thoughts as I was reading that?
So how does this person know that this guy, right, it's a guy?
Yeah, she said a guy. Mm-hmm.
So how does this person know that this guy is in an open relationship with his girlfriend? Does the girlfriend know they're in an open relationship? Does the girlfriend know that he's out here making out with people?
Look, I whoever sent this, I don't know, is this a story from last weekend? Is it a story from years ago?
Right.
Because I think we all have to be honest, and I say all, but I'm pretty sure it's not everyone, but I'm guilty of even, back in my days, way back in my days, situations similar to that have happened, so I cannot sit here and say that's such a bad person.
Right.
Of course, I think differently now because I always, with these particular dilemmas, I always try to put myself in the same situation. So if I was that girlfriend and I would not want someone to do that with my husband, right? Just because of an assumption that they might be in an open relationship. But I also cannot sit here and say what a bad person with this and that because Have I been in a similar situation back in the day? I have. Am I proud of it? Absolutely not, but I can own up to it.
So I think also what I would like to focus on is the fact that this guy is making out with this girl. The girl sounds like she's not in a relationship, but he is. So, I mean, it takes two to tango.
I think what you're saying, you're bringing up a really good point. This is the thing that pisses me off, to be, honest. Whether it's the girl, whether it's the guy, whether it's two, like, it doesn't matter the sex. But for me, what makes me mad is that how come, maybe this is a question for you guys, how come when situations like that happen, we only look at one person and blame one person?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too.
We only blame, and I think, exactly, I'm adding to like what I think you're getting at, that like, why do we always focus on blaming one person when what you just said, it takes two to tango. Both people are equally maybe at fault.
Right.
And
well, I wouldn't even say that both people are at fault. One person is not in a relationship, the other one is. I feel like the person that's in a relationship has more responsibility to respect his or her own relationship than the person who's not.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm biased, I don't know.
Well, I think, and maybe, what do you think about this? Because I agree with you in some aspects. So like the responsibility part, is it 50-50 responsibility? No, it's not 50-50. The guy or the person that's in the relationship has the utmost responsibility.
I agree.
It's like if I were to say 90% responsibility, 10% responsibility. That's what I feel.
I agree.
That's 100%. What I feel.
And this is so weird, but I feel like maybe we're just gonna agree the whole season.
You think so?
Except for episode 1, I feel like that's what we disagreed on.
I think you guys have to keep in mind, like, even though we're best friends, we're very different in some ways.
Yeah, and I feel like we're both really opinionated. So the fact that we both agree on this topic obviously means that we're 100% right.
Well, I mean, and we'll do a poll later on to see what you guys think, but again, to me, I guess, again, what I take away from this is, in some way, shape, or form, both people have responsibility, but yeah, like, it makes me angry that either that happens or like only one person
gets blamed,
and it's like, okay, what about the guy?
So I'm not gonna lie, there was a situation back in the day where someone I know was very into the club scene. There was this bartender at this club that we used to go to, and this person that I know made out with the bartender. And the bartender had a girlfriend, and the person that I know found out that he had a girlfriend, and they still went back to look for the bartender like another weekend. So in that situation, I was like, dude, like, that's kind of messed up. Like, stop. Don't look for this bartender. But looking back on it now, I'm like, well, the bartender was at fault too. Like, I was over there, like, blaming this person that I know. Like, okay, why are you looking for this bartender that has a girlfriend? And now looking back on it, I'm like, wait, they weren't really, like, at fault as much as I thought they were.
And as I think we've done, like, a lot of the episodes that we have, like, we always put it upon ourselves.
Yeah.
So I think let's feel a little bit like devil's advocate.
Yeah.
What if we were that girlfriend?
If I was that girlfriend and my boyfriend was out there making out with, like, random people, then we wouldn't be together. I mean, I have, like, a hard line.
But who would you blame?
My boyfriend.
And maybe, again, let us know your thoughts once you watch this video. Put a comment down below. But I think if I were to put myself in a situation, if I was that girl,
yeah.
Would I be mad at the girl? Yes, but I would never go to that girl and say anything. It just, that's a waste of my time. I need to focus my anger on my partner.
Right.
She's not my partner. Will I be upset with her and want to be friends with her or say hi to her? No.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be more upset at this guy. And that's my honest answer, because I just feel, even though what I said earlier in that they both have responsibility, I still stand with that.
Yeah.
I would still be mad at that girl.
Right.
But it would be my partner who would get the brunt of my anger, like, because they're the ones that are committed to me, not that girl.
I agree.
You know? And I mean, what does that say too? Clearly that guy should not be with that girl.
Yeah.
Clearly he should not be with that girl, because this is what, and this could go on into another topic, but I feel like when men do that, or girls do that, why do you still remain in that relationship when that's clearly a sign that you don't love that person as much as you think you do?
And you know what? It's weird because I feel like people who have done this in relationships would say, no, I like still love this person. It was just like a mistake. But it's like, do you truly love someone if you're willing to like betray their trust like that?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
You know, I think, and not to sound cliche or whatnot, but I think that, you know, when they say like, how do you know it's true love? How do you know it's true love? You know it's true love when, and then maybe I'm just sharing my experience, right? How I know I'm really in love with my husband is because I can guarantee you, yeah, well, I sometimes say, oh, that guy's cute, yeah, but I will not, like, want to go, oh my God, I want to go talk to that guy. Like, no.
Yeah. I think I would be concerned if you did want to do that.
So,
I would be like, this is weird.
So, I don't know. Anyways, not to go too much off track, but going back to what I said, like, clearly this guy in this dilemma,
sorry, these are really good.
they're good. You need to try them.
With chamoy.
On your own. Yeah, clearly this guy does not love this other girl, and I'm not saying break up with her to be with the girl, with this girl or whatnot. No.
Well, we don't even know if she wants to be with that guy. Like, it sounds like maybe it was just a drunken night. I do stupid things when I'm drunk. You do stupid things when you're drunk.
Yeah.
I mean, not to that extent, but I feel like we've both done things that maybe were like not the smartest thing to do when we've been under the influence.
And also, like, okay, so this girl is saying, am I an asshole?
Yeah.
What? Yeah, what?
No, I mean, yeah, that's her question.
Oh. Do you regret it? So whoever sent this in, do you regret it?
That's a good question.
Do you regret it? Would you do it again? It would be my question.
What if she says, no, I don't regret it, I would do it over and over again?
My honest answer? Then yes, you're an asshole.
Yeah, I agree.
You are. If you,
well, and I don't even say like you have to regret this situation, but if you would do it again, and again and again, no, even if you would do it just one more time, like, maybe don't.
Yeah.
Maybe don't do it.
Let this be like a lesson learned. Like, I think,
yeah.
And also just think of yourself too, like, do you really, like, want to get in it, like, this could turn into a messy thing.
Yeah.
And could turn into a messy thing.
Yeah.
So think about yourself as well. Like, you don't want that. You go find someone better. Find someone
Agreed.
that doesn't have a girlfriend and that can show you that he would never do that to you.
Yeah.
Again, maybe I'm just going too much into this because it seems like it was just like a one night thing kind of thing. But still, like, I feel like this is the point of the show. And
I think we can kind of like assume a lot of things, right? But I think we always take it back to we don't know like the extent of this. We don't know like really the context that this happened in. We just know what you guys send us via email or DMs or whatever.
Yeah.
So a lot of assumptions.
But anyways, those are all my thoughts for that dilemma. Thank you so much to whoever sent that and for being vulnerable enough to send something like that. So thank you so much. And cheers.
Cheers.
And then
you're not an asshole.
And if we haven't said it already, you need to try these.
Very good.
Okay, that's that.
That chamoy's really good.
I was trying so much.
I hate you.
Ready?
No.
Do you want a shot?
Yeah.
Okay. Good little second. Do you want? Well, I'll get you one.